morning, I'm Hasiel Cordoba, and this is the 69 News Netcast. If you are watching 69 News at sunrise, here's a bit of what you missed. Authorities say a mental evaluation will be done on a Bethlehem man accused of stabbing an emergency room nurse, then going outside and howling at the moon. 19-year-old Joshua Santos pleaded not guilty yesterday to attempted murder and aggravated assault charges. Authorities say he sneaked into the ER at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Muhlenberg in Bethlehem with a steak knife June 30th and stabbed a nurse in the neck. Santos's attorney says his client suffers from some form of mental illness and says that could affect the upcoming trial.
Between now and then, we'll be looking into the mental health evaluations and try to get a better idea of exactly what his mental health problems are.
After the hearing, Santos yelled an expletive at the victim. He is being held on a $100,000 bond. Police say 2 banks in Monroe County were robbed the same day, and they need your help in finding the perpetrators. Authorities have released surveillance photos of the people they're after. They say a man seen wearing a red hoodie and a black scarf over his face went into First National Bank on Route 611 in Poconos Township around noon Monday. They say he brandished a gun and told customers to get on the floor. He then ordered a teller to put money into a black bag he was carrying and took off. And just a few hours later, around 4 in the afternoon, police say a man robbed the Citizens Bank on Main Street in Stroudsburg. He was wearing a dark hoodie, sunglasses, and white gloves. Police say he indicated he had a weapon and demanded cash. They say he left in a tan Buick with New Jersey tags. No word on if the robberies are connected. Musikfest continues to draw thousands in Bethlehem. There are plenty of big shows still to come, but those big shows aren't the only ones happening. This week, some artists perform in smaller gigs. Emma Wright explains.
Musikfest headliners pack the main stages, but slightly off the beaten path, the smaller stage showcases others who just have a passion to play.
It's just for the love of the music.
Bob Kriebel, member of barbershop quartet Fortissimo, says he used to perform at Musikfest many years ago.
The festival has grown so much that you now have to submit an audition.
Kriebel says he gave up trying to book a gig, but his group still shows up to entertain. They're one of several local buskers hidden among the crowds.
I'm a professional musician, usually around this area. I usually don't go around and do this.
Street musicians say their unscheduled performances may be bending the rules.
Sometimes we get kicked out, you know. Some years they tell us to go home. He's a good friend of mine.
But they keep coming back.
I've been coming here about 7 years for maybe just one day at the fest, and this is my spot.
Me personally, I do it for the joy. I do it because it's fun.
Jared Scheibel says he'd like to see smaller acts get a permanent place in the festival, but for now will settle for an impromptu jam session under a bridge.
Sometimes the music industry is not always fair, and so they can't always, put every single band that you want to be on there, especially your band, up on, fest plots or whatever.
Emma Wright, 69 News.
And for more local news, watch 69 News or get updates here at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.